The 360, starting with the counts 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 from the other side, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So now just the footwork for the followers, starting with our basic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Do a pivot and 1, 2, turn on 3, 5, 6, 7. Notice you're back to where you started. You've done a full 360 turn. Now for the footwork for the leads, starting with our basic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Pivot and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Back to basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we're going to do the 360 but add in a turn, the free spin. Here we go. 6, 7 with the count. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. From a different angle. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to add our pivoting left turn, which is oftentimes a free spin or an inside turn. Here we go, starting with the basic 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, turn on 3, 5, 6, 7, pivot into 360, and 1, 2, turn 3, 5, 6, 7, back into basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. As the name implies, the 360 is all about circular movement. So if you look at the feet, they are always stepping around a circle. The other thing that makes a 360 look good is that both partners need to be perpendicular to each other at a 90-degree angle. To do the 360 like the pros, you want to start the move with both partners perpendicular to each other and end it perpendicular to each other. Maintaining that 90-degree angle with your partner from start to finish requires more rotation, and the more rotation you can get, the more impressive it looks. Also, in order to get that good rotation, it is important for the leads to position themselves closer to their partner. You'll notice that if I don't bring my feet in far enough, we're not able to get the full rotation of the 360. Now, what separates the great follows from just the good follows is that the great follows are light. They can read the 360 by sensing the way that the leads position themselves. You'll notice leads come into a certain position when setting up for the 360. Pay attention to this signal so that you will never be caught off guard by this move. Trust me when I say the leads can feel the difference between a follow who doesn't know how to pivot themselves for a 360 and one who does. In order to have a solid 360, it requires both partners to know their parts and to execute it at the correct time. The timing for the 360 is a bit tricky because the pivot starts just after the 7 and you do a step together on and 1, which means you step down on and step together on 1. So the pivot and the step together happens very quickly. Good news is you don't need a partner to practice this move. Best thing you can do is to practice the steps on your own when you're not at class or at the social. And whether you're a follower or a lead, once you feel like you've got the timing down and the steps down on your own, you want to see if you can do this with a more advanced partner. And sometimes the best way to do that is to just pay an instructor for a private lesson, which, in my opinion, if you can afford it, is at the end of the day the best way to becoming a better dancer. Anyways, that is it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and will subscribe and check out my channel for more instruction on everything related to dancing on 2 New York style. And please consider smashing the like button so I can keep making these videos. Thank you for watching and hope to see you on the dance floor.